Hello.
It's Brett and Cindy. Swafford Homestead. Different kind of twist tonight. We're not talking gardening tonight.
No. We're not talking
Although
homestead.
we've been doing some of that. Well, Brett plowed the other day.
We've been watching it rain.
And we've been watching it rain all day. And he got me excited a little bit this morning. Because you got to imagine. In this family, most men are the sports people. Most of the women do the crafts and cooking shows. In this home, it's opposite. I'm the person who enjoys sports. He's the person who enjoys home decor stuff.
I enjoy motorsports, just not regular sports.
Yeah, he likes the monster trucks crushing everything and the channel that does the
Tractor pulling, racing, building cars, building engines, fabrication. That's my thing.
the one that did the thing with the tow trucks and went up the rocks, and you like watching the channel that climbs all the rocks and they go find
Rock
people
climbing,
in the middle of nowhereness. But now me, on the other hand, I'm traditional sports. Football, basketball, a little baseball. Not as excited about baseball as I am the thing. I hadn't really been into a lot of the sports lately. Just got to where I was sitting at the house all the time, and my condition doesn't let me do a whole lot. And then I can sit here and watch TV shows, which is not bad, but drama irritates my condition a little bit. So I have enough natural drama in my life. I didn't need to add it by watching shows. So I really got into sports. I started watching different ones. Now we don't really have a sports channel or anything. I usually watch them after they're done, and they come on by Roku and stuff. The after facts we can, but
we don't have satellite. We don't have all the.
Yeah, I have
channels.
a Roku, and so if it comes on a Roku channel, I can watch it, and if it
We're
doesn't,
very
I don't.
frugal with our money on that part.
Yeah. Well, I just don't see you spend. Now, we did buy me a WNBA out.
It wasn't too bad.
Which, like I said, I watch the games after the fact most of the times because that's when it comes on the app. And so I really got into that this last year.
That was
And this weekend, he's had to listen a lot about USA basketball because they're doing the pre-Olympic qualifying this weekend to see who makes the Olympics. So
Sure.
I don't get to watch it, but I've been checking up on scores and stats and stuff like that. And this morning he looked up and he goes, "Ain't tomorrow the Super Bowl?" I went, "Yeah." He said, "What teams are playing?" I was like, "Well, the 49ers are going against Kansas City Chiefs." And he said, "Well, who are you rooting for?" I said, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "In a way, I would really love to see Kansas City do back-to-back because it's been like, I don't know, I think I Googled it, it's like 20 years since the last time it's done. I think the New England Patriots was the last one that won a Super Bowl back-to-back. So in a way, I'd really love to see them win." I said, "But then again, Kansas City beat the 49ers the last time they played each other in the Super Bowl. So it's kind of like almost you really want to cheer for the 49ers to see if they can, take this one and tie the things up a little bit."
Let's make this interactive right now.
Interactive.
Yeah. You was talking about football. You're talking about the Super Bowl, and you can see both sides winning. Anybody watching this, leave a comment and tell us who you want to win.
Who you think's going to
Who
win?
you think's going to win? How
What's
you
the
gonna
point
rate it?
spreads? That's what they like to do. Most of the commentating I've been saying is, who's going to win? What's the score going to be? Who's going to be MVP?
She likes the sports thing. It'd be interactive if people would leave you a comment, and you could answer their comment. Y'all could talk sports.
Now, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'd love to see Kansas City win because I'd like to see somebody do it back-to-back again.
That music singer that shows up to every one of them that the NFL
I feel
can't get over the
honestly,
fact that she's actually in a booth and watching over the game.
Honestly, I know they ask for it because they are professionals and they're in the spotlight and they thrive off the fans that tune in to watch them. But bless their heart, they can't have a relationship without the whole world looking in on it. And it's just like, it's big to do. It's about as much as whether or not she's going to make it to the game as it is about the game themselves. And that kind of takes away from the athletes a little bit. But at the same time, she's just coming to support her boyfriend.
She's trying to read what mood she's in, what mood he's in, and how they're getting along, and it's all this other mess. And all they're doing is looking from afar, or looking through a camera that's on a Zoom
leave
way
them alone.
out there somewhere.
Let them have a relationship for a minute. He's playing in a football game. She's coming to watch him play in his football game. Leave him alone. Let him be.
Let her enjoy
let him do his job. Let her enjoy watching him do his job.
Let her get her some of that food they pass around and enjoy.
Man,
I have to say, that booth,
I have to say, they showed
it's better than that stuff they told them down the stairs.
They showed the Las Vegas Stadium. It's I think I read some when I was watching the behind the stadium insights and stuff, because that was part of the Super Bowl build-up. This is a gorgeous stadium. I mean, of course, now they showed the 3 or 4 levels of box suites. Mm-hmm. Those things are as nice as apartments, man. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's all set up, and I'm thinking, man, you got to have some dineros to fit in them things.
That reminds me, I mentioned food.
Food? Well, no, we'll get to the food. We'll get to the food. The game first, food second. All right. So, let us know who you think's going to win. I don't think it's going to be a landslide. I think these two teams.
You think it's going to be a nail-biter?
I think it's going to be a nail-biter. I think it's going to come down to who makes the most mistakes. Like, whether it's a turnover, whether it's a penalty, who makes the most mistakes. I think it's what's going to decide this game. But now, MVP, I have no idea. Give some ideas on who you think would win the MVPs. Because, a lot of times a quarterback does, but sometimes it's a wide receiver, or in the Kansas City Chiefs side, people are guessing Travis Kelce's going to get the MVP, or Patrick Mahomes, one of those two. And who knows? Rice might look up to it. But I haven't watched a lot of the 49ers this year. I don't get to catch a lot of their games. I wonder why.
What we're talking about, people leaving comments and giving their guesses, and what about your party? Are you having a party?
No. Now everybody has a Super Bowl party, honey.
Not everybody.
Oh, yes, they do. Even if it's a bowl of popcorn, you're going to have something.
Call my daddy and ask him what he's doing tomorrow.
Does your daddy even watch?
He's somebody, though.
I'm talking about people who watch it now, who watch it. You got to have your snacks. Now, today, Brett did me a favor.
We're going.
I looked at him and I said, now, honey, I'm going to have something to eat, because I'm going to watch the Super Bowl. Because it come, one of them packages on my Roku is Paramount Plus, and they streaming the Super Bowl on Paramount Plus. At least I hope they've been advertising they are.
Well, that's the whole point.
And so I told him, I said, go.
We want to know
snacks.
What their party's going to be like.
I know what mine's going to be like.
We want to know what their party's going to be like. We're going to talk about ours, but
they can leave a comment about what they're going to do.
We need a comment. How about food? What kind of food are you going to have?
You see, I'm going to have the little hot doggy thingies wrapped with croissants. We call them piggies in the bank, baby piggy in blankets. I'm going to have some pizza. You got chips and dip.
Chips and cheese and
we got homemade salsa. And salsa and pizza.
We're going to have ribs.
And ribs.
We're going to have some boneless ribs.
We'll be eating all day.
I got to start in the morning. But
we'll be eating all day. Come home from church and we'll just put us out a smorgasbord and have all kinds of fun. Wait for the Super Bowl to come on. He has no interest in the Super Bowl. Well, he don't mind watching the games, but he'll let me eat the food.
Maybe a chicken slider or something. A little bit of everything. I know what the main thing was. I got to lay them out tonight. I got to lay my wings out. We got to have some. Well, you're gonna have some fried wings. I'm gonna have hot wings.
You can have hot wings. I do fried wings.
She don't do the sauce. She likes them just plain fried. She likes
I'm
chicken.
sorry, chicken with.
She just wants chicken.
Hot sauce and barbecue sauce, and Well, you fry it, then you put all the sauces on.
Yeah.
That just, to me, soggies down the fried
That's
thing.
what makes it good. You put it in the sauce while it's hot, and you stick it in the oven and let that sauce soak into them for a few minutes.
Needless to say, we're going to have a
Yeah.
smorgasbord of food.
She's going to have chicken, I'm going to have hot wings.
We may end up with popcorn for the night's over with.
Probably have to have some popcorn. I don't know what
Especially if it becomes a nail biter. You know how I am when it comes to a nail biter. I da 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 da.
We got pretzels and chips, and we got some fruit. I mean,
Dude.
we probably won't go healthy with fruit, but
There's people already sitting up outside the stadium with their tents and their grills and getting the party started already, I'm sure, because, I mean, this is Vegas.
mm-hmm.
The party never ends in Vegas. I mean, it's Vegas. The night before the Super Bowl in Vegas, they're already starting the partying.
Yeah.
But,
I got to wind this thing down.
so,
It's mainly, we're just talking about the Super Bowl. We ain't into all this other stuff tonight. We're going to have a porch sitting or a couch sitting type video that's talking
he
about
wanted me
everything.
to do something on a video so he could put out so me and him could talk. And since I was all talking about the Super Bowl and how excited I was to get to actually watch it this year, and then I was talking about how Team USA had just won the second of their quarterfinal games, and I was so proud that they done so well. He said, "Why don't we do a Super Bowl one? And you get to talk about sports." And I'm like, "Yeah,
This is her thing.
I can do that."
I said, we need to put you on there because it's your thing, and it's Super Bowl's coming up. You can talk to them. Maybe you can get you some interaction with other people that's excited.
So, let's wrap up. Comment. Who do you think's going to win? If you got to guess of MVP, like I said,
Leave us a like.
I don't know who's going to get the MVP.
We don't get many.
And what is your snack choice for the game? And if you don't like the game, I'm sorry. We'll talk garden next time. Because it's getting about planting season.
Yeah,
But this one was for
We
all
won't
of
talk about it.
all of the people
Yeah,
who's
we got
like me that really gets into watching other people play sports and stuff.
we got to wind this down because ain't nobody going to want to watch it. We just keep going and going.
I'm done.
That's what we're going to do now. How we going to finish this?
So y'all enjoy the Super Bowl. Leave us a like and subscribe if you're not already. Like this video. Leave us some comments on what you think. How you doing? Is football even your game? And if you like something else, let us know. I may have, if it's a different sport, let me know. I may have to check it out.